everyone, this is from Orchid&Me. I'm super excited today to talk about my Orchid&Dendrobium Cucullatum. I'm not sure why this orchid is named so complex, but yes, the flowers of this plant are so beautiful that you can't take your eye off of this flower orchid when they flower. Now see these petals which are little purplish in color, and the lip of this flower which is different, which has a different pattern inside it, and especially the lip part of, if you see, this is fudgy and gives a very unique appearance to this flower. And this is how I like this dendrobium a lot. Now to talk about this is a deciduous variety of dendrobium, which means they go into winter rest and they shed all their leaves and flowers during that period. And we should not be watering this plant or fertilizing this plant during those winter months when they go for rest, and unless you find that this plant is the shoot is not shriveling, or this plant is not looking dry or lazy, avoid watering this plant. And also fertilization should be bare minimum. I mean, you can avoid any such fertilization during that period. Now for me, this plant has not gone into full bloom. You can see the nodes on each of the spikes, and I was supposed to get flowers from each of this node. And the reason is I have fertilized this plant during the winter month with high nitrogen content in that, and that is where it has not bloomed, I believe, and produced some little plant-like growth from the spikes in place of flower. Don't be surprised, this is nothing something odd, but this is the small baby orchid plants called as keikis. And I have 3 such keikis from my orchid because of my wrong method of watering and fertilization. I'm not disturbed though, because I'm going to take out this keikis when they grow into a young plant, and I'm going to pot them separately. Now to talk about the potting media of this plant, I have repotted this plant just before the winter months, considering that they are going to bloom in the next months, and I have barely used any potting media. The reason I did not want to disturb the root system, because it was preparing herself for rest and then to store energy, and that is where I have used a little bit of coconut husk and 1 or 2 pieces of charcoal in this basket and potted the plant. But I'm going to pot this plant properly after the bloom season gets over. And another interesting fact about this plant which I would like to share here is that even I have heard that this flowers give some sweet smell, or there is a fragrance with each of these flowers, though I have not smelled something like that from these flowers, but I can wait for some more days if I can. And these flowers usually stays for a few days, and allow you to cherish the beauty of this orchid till they are in full bloom. Now why don't you plan to buy something like that, or have something like in your balcony, and you can google more about it, you can read about this orchid, and in case you want to have this orchid in your home and you have some doubts or you need some suggestions, please do let me know, and I will be happy to help you. Till then, take care and bye bye.